really pleasure to talk with you.
Nice to talk with you.
My first question is about the Brian Watkins, because he has told in some interviews that he sent you a letter to propose to be in the series and also sent you the script. I want to know the story of you, and what was the first thing you thought when you received that letter and that script?
Well, I'm very lucky, especially in the last 15 years, to be sent a lot of letters, and a lot of very kind letters. And there's a type of letter that's like severely manipulative, that just throws a lot of accolades your way, or, a lot of compliments and all that kind of stuff. And even though they're nice and I don't judge them particularly, it's obvious that there's a there's a needed result, or there's a desired result. And I felt that Brian's letter was just very truthful, and it was a little bit different than I'm used to. So that intrigued me enough to want to read. And then when I read it, having been, and I'm not going to liken Brian to this, but I was pretty close with Sam Shepard, and when I think of early writings of Sam that I was really inspired by when I was young, it kind of brought that back, and things experimentally that I loved. And then it also brought back the fact that when I was a kid, I was a major Ray Bradbury, Isaac Asimov fan. So I was growing up on a ranch, and I loved that contrasty element of, wow, I don't have to be around these people all the time. Like, that's great. I can go off on these kind of alien trajectories, and I can come back. And not only that, it taints when I come back and how I see my own reality. This is like really, really fun for me, and a great, not necessarily escape, but it was just a great way to colorize things in a different way. Just when you look at something, it's all about perspective, and it's how you look at it. And suddenly it changed my perspective. So I like that.
Order and just chaos all the way down.
Hello.
Something is coming. Something is happening.
And the show conjures all that kind of stuff. It's like throw a typical family feuding Western, and then throw this this metaphysical punch in the face. And how does this idealistic family react to it? That's interesting to me, because like No Country, very different, but there's an absurdist aspect to it where you can kind of get away with anything, and you get to watch the mice of this human species, kind of scurry.